I'm in line at Walmart. I'm in line at Walmart. I'm in line at Walmart right now for both Switches. One that has Mario bundled and one that doesn't. I'm still in line at Walmart. I can't do anything. I'm in line. Cool. So I'm still in line at Walmart, guys. Okay. So first of all, someone to the $1.53 says, do you think Nintendo is short-sighted for not catering the Virtual Boy to streamers? No, not catering, but having it be full-featured. What Nintendo has erroneously assumed, again, if all this is true, I don't know. We haven't even booted the thing yet. We're going to find out for ourselves. This all could just be much ado about nothing, okay? But if Nintendo has made a new feature that is only for the handheld mode, they have literally isolated an insanely large part of their audience. Not everyone plays the Switch 2 handheld. But a lot of people play it docked. Like, if it's a family console, who picks it up and carries it around the fucking house? No, you have it plugged in, and you turn it on your TV, and your whole family plays it. So you're telling me now no one can check out Virtual Boy? Even if you're a Nintendo Online Premium subscriber all the time, this is just something that's not for you unless you're going to pick up the thing and hold it. Well, you're an idiot. Like, really, that's idiotic. It's not just a handheld. It never was designed to just be a handheld. It's supposed to be a hybrid. Therefore, all the shit on there should work in both settings. Period. No justification, rationalization. There is none. It's either it fucking works for everyone or it works for no one. Not it works for some people. Okay? Also, this person says, when will we get DSP tries at Olive Garden? I would like to hear your opinion on Americanized Italian. Would you like? Here's my opinion on Americanized Italian. It fucking sucks. It's terrible. My wife and I went to Olive Garden once ever. All right? Once. Many years ago. It was terrible. The pasta was bland, oily, disgusting. Okay? Here's what was good at Olive Garden. The soup was okay, and you know they don't make it there. It's pre-made in a factory in mass batches. They just warm it up. The soup was okay. The breadsticks were okay. That was it. That was all we liked. The main course that came out was disgusting. We hated it. And we never went back. After that, we were like, oh, we're never going back here. So that's why I haven't done Olive Garden. I'm not too keen on the idea of delivery pasta. I don't think that delivery pasta would be very good, quite frank. Especially since, it's already bad, and now you're going to deliver it. It's probably going to be like mush, right? So, there you go. Would I have Nick Fuentes on the show? Sure, why not? I'm just a bootleg groiper. Everyone knows this, right? Nick Fuentes will be on the show this week. I'll get him on. Don't worry. Anyway. All righty. All right, guys. So anyway, a lot more people are here now. When I started, we had 50 viewers. Now we're over 200. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the morning show. We are just chilling for a little bit before we actually start with the retro coverage today. It's going to go down like this. First, we're going to check out the Virtual Boy. We're going to look at it again. We're going to mess with it where I'm going to actually use the Switch to play a couple of Virtual Boy games on there. Then we're going to fully explore the Nintendo Switch Online Premium experience, seeing what games are available and testing certain ones to see how they run. What we're trying to do is find games that you guys actually want to see me play during the upcoming Retro Marathon or Retrothon that I'm going to do on March 6th. So that should be pretty fun, okay? The Real Irish just did a $5 super chat and says, I like your hair dye. Me too. Real Irish, you want to know what the best part about my hair dye is? It's completely free because it's natural. It's actually the dye that my body produces to make the hair that color. It's nothing artificial, no chemicals, nothing harsh or abrasive, completely safe because it's out of my own scalp. Pretty amazing, right? Thank you so much for the super chat. Can I show you what the Virtual Boy HDMI looks like? I'll show you. I'll show you all the ports on the Virtual Boy. Don't worry. We're going to thoroughly explore this device today. I promise you. Someone whose name actually I feel is offensive because they're saying toxic things, but then they're using the name Jesus in the chat says, you lie about everything. Why would we believe you? Well, see, that's the thing. If you think that I lie about everything, why would you ever ask me a question, right? Why would you even be here? There's no point. So, I mean, who's the real loser here? Oh, there is no emulator gator. There's emulator games. Download game ROMs. Free retro classic games. We got Wario. It looks like it does work. Okay. That's right. Everything I say is a lie anyway. So it doesn't matter. Every single word ever out of my mouth since I was born was a lie. And my nose said, boo. Very nice. No. Darkside Hannah Claire in the kick chat says the difference in intelligence between Phil and his viewers is huge. Wrong. The difference in intelligence between myself and my haters is huge. Do you understand? There's a difference. My viewers, my actual people who are here to enjoy my content and chill and engage and have a good time, they're actually quite intelligent because they can see past the nonsense that all these morons on the internet say and perpetrate. But the actual average hater is actually a fucking dunce. They can't tie their own shoes. They probably have Velcro shoes just so they can keep them on their feet. You know what I mean? Like their mom probably puts their diaper on in the morning. This is the level of person that doesn't like Darkside Phil. All right. So, by the way, hold on a second. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday is the final day of the week. I know that sounds bizarre. For Kick, meaning anyone who contributes today on Kick helps a lot because today is the last day that counts for this week on Kick. I need one sub, one tip, one membership, or one super chat. Let's get some momentum going, folks. Kick viral from Kick today. So if you're watching on Kick today and you want to support with a sub or some kicks, thank you in advance. Anyone who's watching on Kick today, you're helping me out a lot, and I appreciate you guys hanging out on my streams, chilling, engaging, and supporting in the ways that you do. Tease me. Laugh and say, haha, Nintendo screwed Phil. I don't care. That's fine. You know, that's not offensive to me. That's a joke to be laughed at and we can all enjoy and you can make fun of me. I don't care. All right. Do you see? I wish more people enjoy or understood that difference. I wish more people understood that if you want to tease Phil for something that happened on stream for real, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to tease me because my wife yelled at me and told me that I'm insanely loud at night and got mad at me. You could do that. You want to joke because you say, ha, he wasted money on Virtual Boy. That's fine. That's different than actually like offensive shit about my family and things that are made up and things that are meant to try to ruin my life. Do you see the difference? That's okay. I'm okay at laughing at myself for things that really happened. It's funny to make fun of Phil. I agree. I don't take myself ultra seriously anymore. I did in the past. Now I laugh along with everyone else at the mistakes I make and the stupid shit that I say and do, right? So make fun of me for things that are real. Laugh at my mannerisms, my jokes, my snorting, the stupid things I say and do. That's all fine. Make fun of me for it. Take it to the extreme, to the point where you're trying to literally ruin my life. Everyone out there can actually be truthful about me and still have more than enough content and more than enough jokes. You're a weak individual who has no talent and can't really do anything. Okay. The I'm still not worried about being canceled. You notice how much I say the word retard or retarded? I can say it as much as I want. I'm not going to get canceled. I don't have anything to hide. All my dirty laundry was aired out a long time ago. No, old Phil was actually an act. Do you get that? Old Phil used to love angry video game nerd. All right. And old Phil used to purposefully try to over exaggerate emotions and commentary to try to fill a gap between what I was doing playing a video game. So, for example, if I'm playing Resident Evil and there's an extended part with no dialogue and just gameplay, I'm going to be talking constantly. So I'll make a comment about, the fact that we're in Africa fighting, the native tribes there. And people will be offended because I made a comment about that. And then I'll make a comment about Shava, a sexual comment, and people will be like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. And I would just do that constantly. I was trying to appeal to an audience of teenagers on YouTube. Like, that was my goal. I want teenagers to watch me because that's where it's at. That's where I'll get the most views. That'll bring in the most ad revenue and support for my content. That was the old Phil. That changed a long time ago. I stopped caring about ad revenue a million years ago. I'm now an interactive streamer. So when you say new Phil, there's no new Phil. That's actual Phil. Like, this is the real me that's been there all along, but was acting a part back then to try to make money. Do you get it? Now, there were times that definitely the rage was real. When I was playing a fighting game and there was lag or whatever and I got pissed, yes, that rage was genuinely real. But in general, almost all the commentary that I did back in the day that today you would deem too risque and Phil has changed for the better so that he doesn't do that, but it's because he's afraid of getting canceled or whatever. It's not that I'm afraid of getting canceled. It's that that's stupid commentary. Do you get it? Like, I got tired of doing it. Filling every moment with me blabbing and flapping my lips saying something stupid to try to get people to say, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. It gets played out. People, rightly so, called me out around 2016 and said, dude, your content is awful. It's boring. It's the same shit you've been doing for like 7-8 years. You've got to change. So I did. I changed for the better. And for nearly 10 years, I've been putting out better content and I'm evolving and changing constantly to make better new stuff. But the internet won't acknowledge it because then the meme doesn't exist anymore. That DSP is the big lol cow, the quintessential lol cow who we all have to make fun of, right? So there you go. Okay. Yeah. There's a difference between making fun of me for things that really happen, saying my gameplay sucks, saying that I say things in a weird way, I pronounce words in a weird way. Oh, look, I have a mannerism of this or that. I snort, which is true that I snort. Now I mute it. Like, I did it like 2 or 3 times today. I already muted it so you don't hear it. Okay. I'm trying to improve, right? But actual reality versus fantasy. Like, a lot of people just make shit up, horrible things, saying and doing horrible things that aren't true because they want to get the clickbait for that day. And that's not right. It's just not. Real Irish with a $2 super chat talking about me drunk calling wings at 2 a.m. No, he called me. You've got it all wrong. You've got it completely and utterly wrong. He was being trolled by his co-op partners. I notified him of this, and then he called me. You got it backwards, bro. But thanks for $2. Excuse me. When I was in the Street Fighter community, I was always the big shit talker, okay? I was the guy who always was being offensive and talking nonsense to everyone in the community. Now, people knew that, but people who knew me in real life knew that it was all an act. It was just a facade. It was me trying to create interest and hype for events. Like, if DSP talked shit and then went to a tournament and there would be a hype match against the guy I talk shit about, that would hype up the tournament. People would actually want to go just to see that match, to either see me fail miserably and get my balls kicked in, or to actually see if I could put my money where my mouth is. People liked that about the old school Smash Mouth Street Fighter stuff, okay? Then when I became a YouTuber, I was a fan of like AVGN, and what I tried to do was take that old kind of, oh, I'm the baddest motherfucker in the Street Fighter community attitude, combine it with the over-the-top offensive commentary of what AVGN would do, and become a live commentator on gameplay by combining the two. Does that make sense? So, yeah, some of my mannerisms, I would say, come from the old days like that, but very few. Like, how often do I say stuff like, I'm going to send you a spoon so you can eat, you know, my duty? Not very often, right? Okay. Drama, hate, exposing someone for being a scammer, exposing someone for lies and cheating and stealing and debaucherous, acts and horrible things. You know what I mean? The downfall is what gets the views and attention on YouTube, not the redemption. Sorry, that's just the truth. The redemption arcs don't do well. It's the actual downfalls that do well, right? How do they think they can get away with it? Can you imagine trying to figure out who Raw Phil is? The guy who literally rebroadcasts and steals my content daily. He outright knows what he's doing is illegal. He knows there's no legal justification for doing it. He just thinks he can get away with it forever. Seriously. Like, there's no way that he can actually think what he's doing is okay and protected by the law, but he just thinks I'm never going to go after him. They cultivate a toxic community of lies and hate so they can get paid. I don't do that at all. Anyway, I think that's enough talking about that crap, right? You get tired of talking about the same shit, and then people are like, why is he talking about that? And I agree. Like, I get tired about, you know, bringing that shit up all the time. It's just boring. This song. Okay, what else you guys want to talk about? Because we're going to build up attendance even further. Now, we'll probably just hang out for a little bit more, and then we'll get into the retro stuff. Because I do want to do a lot of retro fun stuff today. Okay? Oh. I'm going to try to go to the online here, Nintendo Switch Online. I'm going to see how much it costs to upgrade this thing. I have no recollection of how much it actually costs to upgrade the membership. Let's see. $46 a year. 46.44 a year. Okay. And then there's an automatic renewal, so I'm going to have to remember to cancel by next year. Yeah. Oh my God, it's the longest terms I've ever seen. Insanely long page of terms to fucking get this. I agree. Okay. I can now go to the store and I can get the Virtual Boy. I think. I don't know how to get the app. I got to find it. How do I find the Virtual Boy on here? Search. Virtual Boy. Okay. Let's see. Oh, come on. It doesn't come up when I search for Nintendo. That's too tough. Such a hilariously bad system that they have. It's just such a bad system that they've set up. How the fuck do I get this? How do I get the app to pop up? Nope. It doesn't let you download the apps from there. Why not? Ooh, what is this song? I like this one. Sounds like a Mega Man song almost. Only that has like rock music in it too, right? Pretty good. Someone's talking about the tractor stuff, and here's the thing. I appreciate you telling me that, but I'm not going to talk about that on stream. Okay? I appreciate you telling me that. I don't know any of that because I follow none of it whatsoever. But ever think of growing my mustache or goatee a little longer? Not really. I talked to my wife about it, and I said, would you like me to grow this out? Would you like me to actually grow a full beard? Or would you like me to shave this and only have the mustache? Or I basically, her answer was very simple. I just like how you are now. Like, I like it. You don't have to change anything. I like how it is. So my wife is the person who gets to choose, and she likes how it is, so it stays how it is. Period. Okay? Yep. You cannot play the Virtual Boy when docked. It says to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics, remove the console from the dock. So there is no way to play Virtual Boy when the console is on the dock. Nintendo has blocked you. They are complete, utter fucking idiots. There is no other explanation. There's no justification. There's no rationalization. They are fucking morons who don't understand their customer base and don't give a shit. They want you to pay more money for something, get no value out of it, and laugh.
That's actually fucking retarded.
So, fuck them. If people saw that this Virtual Boy thing today was a scam and called it out as a scam and said, this is the biggest joke ever, and then it was front page news on every gaming website, Nintendo scams consumers. Virtual Boy is a scam. Don't pay for it. Then Nintendo would change. People will buy it and waste their money and get scammed, and people keep paying them to be scammed. You know, I just don't get it. Okay. I've already explained, I'm not answering any idiot in the kick chat because I've already explained this a million times, and if you're too dense to understand it, then fuck you. I can't help you to be smart. I'm not here to educate you. Your parents should have done that, or maybe school. I'm not here to be your dad and tell you how to be smart, so I'm just going to ignore your nonsense. No, I've not been saying I'm going to play a game for an hour and 20 minutes now. I said this is the morning show where we chill, we build up attendance, we have a good time, and then we're going to jump into games when I'm ready. In fact, I might even just go on a break first. Depends. I got to see. I don't know if I'm going to go on my break earlier or later. We'll find out. Okay. Would you like to start covering games, guys? Are we good? Because we were talking about a lot of different topics and things. But if we're good now, then maybe we'll start with the retro games coverage. Yeah? Okay. Let's do this. Here it is. Ready? What would happen if we could transport gamers into the realm of virtual reality? What if we could make it so that you felt like you were Mario on the tennis court playing tennis against Yoshi? I'm in line at Walmart. I'm in line at Walmart. What if you were Wario running around a crazy platforming adventure? I can't do anything. I'm in line. Cool. So I'm still in line at Walmart, guys. What if you were in the sewers kicking turtle shells back and forth against crabs in the background trying to clear out the pipes being a plumber in New York City? I'm in line at Walmart right now for both Switches. One that has Mario bundled and one that doesn't. All right? Sounds like an interesting premise for the mid-90s, doesn't it? Then what Nintendo did is they made this thing. This is not actually the original console as it was sold in the 90s, but it is a replica console. But first of all, what does the Nintendo Switch 2026, excuse me, the Nintendo Virtual Boy 2026 come with? Headset. If I can show you, I don't know if I can easily get this to detach or not once it snaps in. Probably not. Yeah, I actually don't know how to get the stand off of it once it's on. So I'm not going to detach it, but basically the headset itself is one unit. Now, it's all hard plastic, no metal. However, there's a few rubberized parts. The app for Virtual Boy only works when your Nintendo Switch or Switch 2 console are in handheld mode. If you attempt to actually use the Virtual Boy app when it's docked and hooked up to a device like a TV or a PC or a capture device, it will give you an error stating it will not function. You must detach it and go to handheld mode. So no Virtual Boy at all can be captured or broadcast or streamed or put on a TV or any other external device. You can only use it on the handheld or with this Virtual Boy unit. All right? There is no way whatsoever to hook this guy up to any kind of capture device or signal out. So it looks like, oh, at first glance, oh, is it really like a Virtual Boy? I can actually hook this thing up. No, you can't. There's no way to do that. They're all fake. So Nintendo went out of their way to actually replicate the form factor, the look, and feel of the original Virtual Boy, but didn't put in any of the hardware whatsoever. In reality, this Virtual Boy 2026 for $100 is a pair of lenses. I walked up to it. I put my head up to it. Oh, okay, this is cool. It's only black and red, but it's neat because it has this like 3D effect. And I would start to play the game, and I'd be like, oh, this isn't bad. And then all of a sudden, two things would happen. Number one, I'd start to feel sweaty in the face. Like, oh, this is kind of feeling uncomfortable, and that's weird because this is something that strangers have used. And I got my head up to this thing. It's kind of gross. I'm starting to sweat in this thing. And then, after playing it for about 10 minutes, what would happen is you start to get a headache. Now, it was cool. Like, I remember playing Mario Tennis and actually seeing the ball going into the background, then the foreground and the background, and it would look 3D, like it was getting closer and further. It looks stupid. Like, I wonder who was the person at Nintendo who said red and black, not green and black or blue and black or, white, red and black. Because so many things are just naturally red in life, right? So anyway, something that really looks like the original Virtual Boy, has the form factor, has the feel, actually feels kind of comfortable now because of the new foam and everything. It's kind of a neat idea. The fact that this is $100. I think most people who are going to spend that much money on this are probably going to think that it has more to it. It's literally just a stand with lenses, and that's it. There is nothing else to this. There's no other features. There's no ports. There's nothing. Why else would you think you're spending $100? It's literally plastic with two lenses in it. Yes, I'm not joking. Nintendo is selling a piece of cardboard with two plastic lenses for around $30 to $40. Now, I would love to show you the games, but I'm not allowed to. Nintendo said, can't capture, can't stream, can't make any content out of the Virtual Boy. So what I'm about to do live is hook this sucker up right here next to me, okay? Put my Switch into it and play a couple Virtual Boy games and let you know what I think. Well, I mean, I have a studio set up here, but like, where do I put it, right? Okay. Close it. All right. This is going to be very exciting. Trust me. I'm going to scoot up here with my chair. This is great. This is good stuff. Okay. Ready? So. What the fuck? Whoa! Okay. Almost. We're getting there. All right. Oh. Oh, God. So here's what I'm seeing. It's Mario Tennis. It's Mario and Luigi standing on your side of the court with their backs to you. Donkey Kong and Yoshi. Mushroom Kingdom. Lakitu holding a sign that says Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and Donkey. I know, this is crazy. I have to look, like, move my head up and down to see the top and bottom of the screen. I can't actually just see the screen. Okay? Okay. It looks fine to me. I can't read the text. It looks clearer, but I get a headache. -5. Tetris. I'm at a menu now. Golf. The Virtual Boy is off-center. It's slightly to the right. I guess they fucked it up. The app should be more to the center, and it's not. It's too far to the right. What should I play? Play golf or Wario? Okay. All right, let's try one. A lot of people are saying Wario. All right, let's play Wario. Wario Land. Here we go. Virtual Boy Wario Land. Again, I can't see the bottom of the screen, nor the top, nor the sides. I can only kind of see dead center. All right, so I can hear the volume. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to play it. So here we go. Wario Land. I can't do anything. He's just standing there with his back to the camera. Yeah, so now we have 3 tribal people who are wearing masks with giant pointy spears as noses. Wario just arrived and he punched the native people. This is very exciting stuff. Let's see here. Okay, I got a power up. It gave me horns. Okay. Wow. I have to do the whole stage over from the start. No checkpoints whatsoever. Here it is. I got all the coins. Now what do I do? Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, my face. Oh. Okay. Let's do... I mean, obviously, this is not the most entertaining thing because I can't show you what I'm seeing. It's just my neck. Actually, I do not have a headache. My eyes are okay, but they're bugging out, but my neck hurts. Okay. All right. Let's try golf. Mario Golf. Okay, stroke play. Ooh, stroke play. Let's do some stroke play today. Nice approach. Shot was 67 yards. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck is hurting. Ow. Oh. Ooh, I just got, like, sharp nerve pain in my neck. Ow. Oh, okay, let's continue. Let's continue with the first hole. My neck is killing me. Okay. Oh. I can't get the ball to move. It will not move. It's stuck on this hill and doesn't move. And now I overshot, and I'm going all the way down. All right. It's enough of this game. Okay, so that's my initial Virtual Boy experience. Okay?